Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, we're going to dive into the first of the M17 commanders. That sounds kind of redundant. Anyway, we have Arahbo. I'm going to guess that's how we're going to pronounce it. And he is the Cat Eminence commander. As you know, one each of the new tribes has an Eminence commander. That's the prominently featured one on the side of the box or the front, and you get the big card and all that jazz. However, this guy, he the thing with the Eminence commanders is it strongly encourages tribal. So this guy, at the beginning of combat on your turn, wherever he's at, hand or I mean battlefield or command zone, another cat you control gets +3/+3. So until end of turn. So he only helps out his tribe. So whenever another cat you control attacks, you can pay one green white. If you do, it gains trample and XX, where X is its power. Trample, eh? It's not something that a lot of cats have. As a matter of fact, I think I built this deck, and I don't think any of them have trample, so that's amazing. Anyway, let's go through the tribe first. I'm not going to go through a lot of these. We have just a crazy amount. And because I wanted the tribe to be strong, I mean, like, I say strong, well populated, I guess is what I'm saying. I love this guy, Pro Rats, what's up? Pride Mage is an awesome cat. I might talk about. My wife got this for me because I had the unfortunate duty of working on game day. Bless her heart, she got this is just so gorgeous of an art. I mean, look at that foil, the eye, just ooh. As far as a game day foil, this is probably my favorite ever. I realize it's not the most powerful, but it certainly is beautiful. And I'm not a cat guy. I don't like cats. I think cats are great with a little bit of tartar sauce. No, just kidding. But any animals is not really. Heal of the Pride, I figure 4 mana for the 2/3, it seems a little much, but you know what? 2 life. She's like the ultimate soul sister, but she does cost 4. She's a little stronger than human, though. The stalking guy here, he's new. Adaptive automaton. I mean, I'm a lot of the tribal cards. I have a bunch of tribal decks. I'm probably looking at 30 or 40 right now. Well, y'all know, y'all have seen a bunch of them. But the automaton, I really kind of say for the tribes that need the help. And let's face it, we have one single cat champion, and we just got him. So I figured they really needed it. Now, as far as cats go, and given something, you know, trample and +X and then +3. I mean, this is strong. Flying double strike. Of course, we got our Sir Popper to protect us against the blue players, and you know, I'm really curious to see how this works with Dovescape. But I don't. Seems like can't be timestamp. I don't know. It depends on what's in play first. It would be pretty sweet to like have a can't be count. All your creatures can't be countered. Then you play Dovescape, or you play Dovescape and then your creatures, and everybody else is screwed. And you're like, hey. But anyway, I don't know if that works or not. But I do like the can't be countered, and I love Cat Snake. Miri, the OG Miri, back when how they made legendary creatures was tag the word legendary and add a lot of keywords. But you know what? She's pretty sweet. Jungle Line. I threw this one in there simply because it's a 1 mana 2 power. It's green. It's from Portal. You don't see it a lot. Can't intercept. I mean, it's just so old and classic. I love it. The Sunstrike. I do not have a single Lejani in the deck, which I understand is a huge, huge flavor fail. But all of my Johnnies have prior commitments in other decks, it appears. The Slinger. You know, a lot of the cards from the actual deck made it into this one because the other, I think there are, what is it, like 3 or 4 for legendary creatures for the cat tribe, and a lot of the cards made it into the other decks. So, except for Miri. White main line, love this guy. When you absolutely got to save something, he's your man. Jareth, Big Daddy, Mufasa here. He's oh, we can't. I'm cutting off the power and toughness. Anna, let me see if I can't fix that. Zoom out just a tad. Reorient. Y'all know I'm bad at this, right? But yeah, the 4/7, and he just gets really upset when he blocks. And then he has Pro Color, and I mean, if you just got to get in there, this is your guy. I'm actually kind of looking forward to building this deck, but I'm kind of waiting to get a few more of the mana doublers in artifacts because, man, those are at a premium, the Cage Sun and all that jazz. Because I really kind of want to play this guy and just get there with him. Maybe Volt. I don't know that Voltron's even necessary. You could just, have plenty of white mana and make him pro all colors and go all in. Anyway, Spirit of the Hearth. Been around a while. Build our Sovereign, because why the heck not? I mean, we got that chick that's gained us life, right? So, it's all good. We got Jedid O'Jananin. And he makes cat tokens, so that's cool. The Explorer, I like it. You might get a couple lands off of it. Grizzly Leota. Now, I'll admit, not the strongest cat in the world. Some of these are not. Some of these are tribe fillers, I hate to say, but we're creature-wise, and, that's what we do. Leonin Arbiter, since I'm not running any tutors, we might as well not let anybody else. Cheaply, anyway. I kind of like this O-ring cat here. It's pretty sweet. Now, how to do Sacred Cat, just because of the embalm thing, and it does have pretty good value for a 1 mana. But by the time we're done, these were not going to be face value cats anyway. You've already seen the Regal and the Automaton, but there's some other stuff to come. Yeah, he's got lifelink, kind of helps with the whole thing with the big line. The Wily Bandar. Long Line, which is was made for the deck. I mean, it's white and it's big and it's 2/3 most of the time. And then, we had to have the first cat. Let me see if I've got any more creatures here. I don't think I've got any more creatures. One more. My favorite cat of all time. This guy, the best, bar none. In Time Spiral Block, this guy was actually easy to pull in draft, and then there was this other card, a little creature that said when a creature comes into play, it gets +3/+3 to end a turn, which not really a big deal because most of the time they're sick. But this guy, this is what a green board wipe looks like. Because when it attacks, you put X. However many dudes they got, that's how many you get. Now, of course, with that card, they came in as 6/6s. But here, they are, what are they, 3/3s? They might be 4/4s. So we've got some other stuff, so, yeah. This is a green Wrath of God. This is what a green board wipe looks like, because I just swing at you. You have to block. So any responses, the only thing that's going to save their dudes is, responding by tapping them or something. But, man, this is a beautiful card that gets overlooked quite a bit. Love the Nakata War Pride. Um, y'all already seen this out of the corner, I know. Playing with a lot of creatures in green seems like overruns a logical choice. There again, a lot of creatures. And this one, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I don't know how I feel about this. All right. It is Oketra's Monument. There's a whole lot of creatures in the deck. It does not make cat tokens. I realize strategically it's a great card in the deck, but I kind of want to take it out because it doesn't fit the flavor. And I'm all about the flavor. And the flavor is cat. And it kind of, art wise, I have a hard time, okay? Um, we'll go through some ramp real quick. Not that we need a whole bunch of ramp because, our our base is pretty cheap. So we got the border post and of course our guild artifacts. And I'm running Crown of Convergence because here again, why not? Let's see if I can't. Creatures you control get +1/+1. So it's another way to help out the tribe. And you can, fix your draws, if you will. So I like it. Now, as we all know, the problem, the bane of existence of creature-based decks is board wipes. I've got a face reward. Yes, that's a 1% chance I'm going to draw it. Slightly better, 7 cards, commander, whatever. But I feel like it's better than nothing. In case they do die, we've got a resurrection and a little card that also does not, I feel like. I remember way back, right when Ice Age first came out, me and a buddy of mine were playing, and I played Resurrection, and he picked it up, and he read it, and I looked at him like it was crazy, because, everybody knows what Resurrection does, right? And he said, question, Brian, would you pay 1 more green mana to be able to pick from anybody's graveyard? And I went, well, heck yeah. Then he showed me Hymn of Rebirth from the new Ice Age set, and I was sold. I guess just because of the way he phrased it, because I already felt Resurrection was a decent card, and then 1 more mana to be able to choose from anybody's graveyard does seem strong. Now, Harmonize is my card draw. We got air bubbles in there. Harmonize is a card draw. I did choose this one for the Mirari's Wake because, kind of needs a mana. White Sun Zenith is a kill spell. Yeah, it's a kill spell because that's what you do. You play your coat of arms, and they've done the math, and they can figure it, and they're like, okay, I can block with all my dudes, I'll survive 1 turn, I'll be able to backswing and win, and then before you go to your combat step, you're just like, White Sun, put 4, 5, 30 more cats into play, bam, here you go. And then that alters the coat of arms combat math substantially. A little bit of card draw and a little bit of ramp. Y'all know how I feel about double meat, double cheese. I love that junk. Restock. I don't play with restock enough. You get 2 cards. You're paying a premium of 1 mana, as opposed to 2 Regross. But Naturalize, pretty much utility. Spectral Grasp. I love Spectral Grasp. This is like one of those Blood the Conspiracy, just in general, because it can't attack me or my stuff. I don't give a shit about it. You can attack over there all you want to. Now, Wild Pair is an interesting enchantment for the deck. It does allow quite a number of the creatures to be buy 1 get 1 free. 6 mana. It may stall out in your hand a lot, but we do have a little bit of whatevers. Got the boots. This way. Come on, y'all. You know it's already in your mind. It's a pushing boots. Sorry. 4 kids. I'm a dad. Traverse. here again, your general pumps up your dude, and then you're like, blah. So, you're probably going, in this deck, you're going to get at least, I mean, bare minimum, if you've got the zero, if the only creature you have is the 0 power one, and you give it 3 from your gen, you're going to get 3 lands. And 5 mana for 3 lands doesn't seem such a. Let me make sure I have this right. X basics, X greatest power. Yeah, more than likely you're getting about 6 to 7 out of this. Especially if your general happens to be on the board. If you got a coat of arms, you just empty your deck of lands onto the board. Pray to God somebody doesn't have an Armageddon. Anyway, the Obelisk of Erd. Here again, it is a little higher end on the spectrum at 6 mana, but it does +2/+2 is pretty sweet. But that's nowhere near as cool as +3/+3. So, do have a lot of buffs to buff the tribe. But, I mean, we got the White Sun Zenith to make the tokens, and we got the Oketra's Monument to make the tokens. And so we got stuff to feed the monument. I'll feed the warriors to the monument to pimp up the cats, because that's what the deck's about, is it's all about the cats. Meow. I've successfully gotten through this video without mentioning the Lords of Acid song. I guess I just failed. Damn it. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. That's all for this deck. But right now, we're going to shuffle and cut.